Come on. Let's get it. Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Whew. You see the view behind me. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Cannot have a bad morning. There's no such thing as a horrible looking sunrise. No such thing, which is why you got to be up when that sunrise comes so you get a whiff of it. You cannot have a bad day. Don't give a shit what you're going through. Cannot have a bad day if you started off seeing that beautiful, beautiful sunrise. No such thing. I'll even ask these people, is there any such thing as a unbeautiful sunrise? Never. All right, let's go. As far as today's Move Swiftly thought, I got to take you back to, I know the word, I'm not even sure if that unbeautiful is a word, but fuck it, we're gonna keep riding anyway. You already know. I keep it all the way authentic here. Keep it all the way authentic, no cuts, no redos, none of that shit. That shit is for the inexperienced, unseasoned, that's a real word, unseasoned public speakers. Myself, you're listening to someone who's a very seasoned public speaker that does this, puts it out there every single day, regardless of whatever it is, again, because the mindset, again, it's the mindset, goes back to the mindset piece of being able to see that beautiful sunrise and understand cannot have a bad day, even if bad things necessarily, quote unquote, bad things, and bad things is kind of subjective, it's kind of opinionated, but even when things don't go your way that day, there's still something good that can come out of it. It's all a mindset thing. Anyway, we get to today's Move Swiftly thought, because a lot of what I'm saying has to do with today's Move Swiftly thought. For those of you who do not know, I do teach at a school named the Center for Creative Education, all right? And we are starting back school. We're a year-round school, so we're starting back school this week. And we had a professional development, 2 days of professional development with the lady who was hosting the workshops. Her name is Bonnie Lorenzo. And by the way, the founder of the company is actually gonna be on this very podcast. So stay tuned for that, all right, And at the beginning of her presentation to us, when she was doing her thing, kind of getting us in the frame of mind where we need to be in regards to professional development, she put the question out there, are you a gardener or are you a builder? All right. Question I've never heard in my life. As much professional development and personal development that I do and I engage in, never actually heard the question, are you a gardener or are you a builder? And I remember actually asking, I was like, was this you? This was your question. She was like, this is all me. I coined this, so feel free to use it and take it and do whatever it is you got to do with it, because it was an incredible question. All right, so ask you the difference. First of all, let's kind of touch on the difference a little bit. Gardeners, what it takes to be a gardener is you are actually planting seeds in the ground, and depending on other things to watch it grow and watch it build and things like this. Like this tree, somebody had to plant this tree right here. Somebody had to plant a seed and watch it grow. So they didn't necessarily weren't there, or they had no real control of what controlled it, what stopped the seed from growing and things like that. So that's what it takes to be a gardener. Right now, a builder is the people that built this bridge. They had certain foundations in place. They had certain things here, like the brick here, and all the things that it takes to build this actual bridge. So you get the gardener. I'll show you an example. The gardener right here with the plants, and then the builder right here with this bridge, right? The question is, as you teach and as you move forward, as you become an adult, and it's your job to now be a leader in some way, shape, form, or fashion, be kind of the person in charge, so to speak. Are you going to be the person that's going to be the builder or the gardener? And it was a really kind of triggering question, a question that really made me think a little bit, because what I will tell you, the answer to this question is there is no answer. There is actually no right or wrong answer when it comes to what you should be. What you should be is you got to assess whatever situation you're in, and then you have to ask yourself, do I need to be a gardener in this situation, or do I need to be a builder in this situation? Because again, there's no right or wrong answer. And what that requires from you as the leader, the business owners, the majority of business owners that tune into my work every single day, what that requires from you as an owner or a leader of some sort is it requires you to have the ability to do both. It requires you to have the ability to do both. Whatever interaction you come across, the same way when I talk about, it's the same thing when I talk about move swiftly, whether you consider yourself a skilled worker, well-informed worker, or front team worker, the plus LY now requires you to be all three in whatever situation may occur, whatever situation comes up at work, whatever situation comes up in your personal life, whatever situation may come up leisurely, whatever it is, you have to use your discernment and use your ability to jump into being a skilled, well-informed front team worker. Same way as a leader, you have to be able to jump into a situation where this may require me to just give my input and let's step away from it and watch the plants grow into a garden, or this may require me to actually build bricks and put this in place and put that in place and put all these things in place. That's more so being the builder of the situation. So as you think about what you are, understand that you have to be practicing and you have to be doing things every single day of your life that are going to make it so you're sharpening your skills in both ways, whether you need to be a builder in the situation or you need to be a gardener in the situation. That's professional development. That's what it requires. That's what plus LY actually means in a nutshell. Constantly getting better and not limiting yourself to one specific thing, and constantly doing something that's going to make you more hireable, more attractive to an investor, more noteworthy in regards to the ideal clients in which you're trying to attract, make your company a little more attractive to shareholders and things like more investable. Again, I just invented another word. I don't know if I've ever heard that word, investable, but these are the things that are going to make it so you become a whole lot more investable. All right, I'll take investable, and again, I'll go fact check me on the whole unbeautiful thing, because I'm not even sure if I just created a word on that one. All right. Anyway, all that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's MAKEYAMOVE.com. One-stop shop for, One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. Aswand, Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.